Okay, it's about 30 minutes left in the trading session today. We want to quickly highlight one thing. So we're still looking at the NASDAQ. Again, watch our prior update. We stated that we were monitoring the NASDAQ because out of all the equity indices, our models, looking at our models in the NASDAQ versus every other equity index, we saw that the NASDAQ, compared to just a normal day, the NASDAQ presented more opportunity. But what's very interesting is that today in the NASDAQ, it presented the perfect example of how you use the forecast in our research lab. So in our prior update, we stated it was just before noon Eastern time. We stated, hey, we've moved 500 points. We don't know how far the market is actually going to move, but if you look at our model forecast, if you look at the research lab market outlook and opening outlook that we send out every day, if you take that into consideration, now is probably the time that you want to start trading more conservatively. And 30 minutes left to go in the session, the market has not moved beyond the low of the day back at 11:30-ish when we were stating, hey, you want to hit the brakes maybe. What the research lab allows you to do, it allows you to optimize your trading. It allows you to make quantitative driven trading decisions. You not only need directional bias, you need directional bias, you need to optimize trade selection, you need to optimize trade location, and you need to optimize trade timing. You have to be able to shift gears. You have to be able to shift from being aggressive to being passive and know when to shift those gears. So if we go back slightly after in this area here, we stated, hey, you probably want to start trading more conservatively. Get off the gas. Market has dropped significantly. Compare the current range to what we were forecasting. Again, the reason we were even looking at the NASDAQ is because it stood out relative to every other indice that we cover in our research lab. And then almost immediately after us dropping that quick update, we can see the market just turned around and started retracing. And at that time, we had put in a 500-point range, and we still have that 500-point range from that very moment. This is the strength of leveraging real machine learning models in the research lab.